Welcome back everybody, I'm the Smithy D and we're back with another episode of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I'd like to give out a special thanks for Dark Coco for providing me with a screenshot of her ally points. Without you Coco, this video wouldn't have been possible. Before we move on to how to phase 1, a while ago I made a video of me spending 124,000 ally points. Due to popular demand, I have been asked to remaster this and re-release with some better audio than the music I had in the video. So I'm going to show you a little teaser of that video right now.
General Grievous, you're shorter than I expected.
General Grievous dishes out Raging Assault. Raging Assault deals physical damage to the target enemy and inflict defense down for 2 turns. This attack can't be evaded or countered. Grievous Pain deals physical damage to all enemies with a 65% chance to inflict free damage over time effects for 2 turns. Baleful Laugh. Inflict speed down on all enemies for 1 turn with a 50% chance to also inflict intensity down for 2 turns, then summon up to 3 droid allies to the battle. This attack cannot be evaded. Tactical Maneuvering. I'm going to read this out to you, but it's actually every 7th time on Heroic. Every 7th time that Grievous takes damage, Grievous and another random ally gain 100% turn meter and reset their cooldowns. That ally also taunts for 1 turn and Grievous gains the Tactical Maneuvering effect for 3 turns. Tactical Maneuvering plus 25 offense, gain 30% turn meter whenever another ally is attacked. So what you want to be doing here is using the Dispel, ideally using Anakin's buff block because that is going to work a lot better in your favour. IG 100 Magna Guard, Electrico's Staff Assault. Deal physical damage to the target enemy with a 40% chance to inflict offense down for 1 turn. Disruption, deal physical damage to all enemies with a 50% chance to expose for 2 turns. Relentless Vanguard. Magna Guard has plus 50% counter chance. In addition, whenever an enemy starts their turn, if they are suffering a negative status effect inflicted by a Magna Guard, all allied Magna Guards taunt until the end of that enemy's turn. So what does that mean? It means you do not want to be using an AoE attack with these guys, and it also means that you're going to need a cleanser, or you're going to need someone like Yoda that's going to put up an immunity to having any debuffs put onto your characters. B2 Super Battle Droid. Heavy Blaster, deal physical damage to the target enemy and remove 25% turn meter. Overwhelming Fire, deal physical damage to all enemies and dispel all positive status effects on them with a 60% chance to also inflict an ability block for 1 turn. Relentless Barrage. B2 Battle Droid has 50% chance to gain 100% turn meter whenever its leader is evaded or damaged by an attack. B2 is definitely going to be a priority in this. You could either go as a pure DPS and go straight for General Grievous, or you could go more tactical and taking out B2 first. So leader abilities for this phase, this is where I'd rank 1 to 4. First starting with Imagunde D, and his ability as a leader is all allies gain 30 defense and all Jedi allies gain 35% counter chance and 25% counter damage. This is ideal especially for this phase because 1, you're running all Jedi, 2, there is a lot of AoE attacks coming from the droids, so you definitely want to be investing into Imagunde D. Aayla Secura would be my next pick if I didn't have Imagunde D. Jedi allies gain 40% tenacity and recover 5% of their max health when they ward off an effect. This will increase to 10% heal once Omega. In phase 1, these droids are going to try and land as many negative status effects on your characters as possible, making Aayla Secura one of the best leaders. Jedi Knight Anakin. Jedi and clone allies gain 30% offense and 20% critical damage, and other allies gain half that amount. Whenever an ally is evaded, they gain advantage for 2 turns. So this would be making Anakin the more DPS option of the group. Grandmaster Yoda would be my last option. Jedi allies gain 25% tenacity and gain 25% turn meter whenever they resist a negative status effect. The issue that we have is 3 of those 4 Jedis mentioned are largely farmable from the Cantina nodes, with the exception that Imagunde D that you can get a lot of the shards from the guild shipment store. My advice would be to go after Anakin first because Anakin is viable in all aspects of the game, so definitely be going for him because he's very good currently in the arena. So the first thing first with this raid, you definitely want to be upping Anakin's potency, and the reason why, you want to be buff blocking General Grievous. If you're not able to do that on the first turn, then you want to retreat, then go back in again. Anakin's buff block is going to prevent tactical manoeuvring, so remember it is a 7th time and not a 10th time as shown in the picture. Once you've applied the buff block to General Grievous, you then want to turn your attention to the Super Battle Droid and taking him out as a priority to stop him ability blocking your squad and also removing any buffs. Once you've taken out the B2 battle droid, you are then wanting to focus on using Yoda's battle meditation, which is going to give everybody tenacity up. Tenacity up is going to stop a lot of the debuffs that General Grievous gives, and it's also going to take a lot away from those Magna Guards because they are at the moment going to gain a lot of abilities from your squad having the debuffs on them. If you are using this approach, then you are only going to need either Anakin as leader or Imogen DD. Imogen DD, like that, is going to provide the counter chance and counter damage. This now is really going to allow you to attack General Grievous. Remember, every 7 attacks he receives, he is then going to try and buff himself, but as long as you've got Anakin's debuff on him, that buff will not be going anywhere. Qui-Gon Jinn is another great character here, and not only is he going to be able to assist, remove turn meter, but he's also going to be able to dispel if you need it. Once the B2 Super Battle Droid is revived by General Grievous, then priority again is to destroy the B2 Battle Droid. So you want to be repeating this as much as possible, so that's going to be the Anakin buff on General Grievous, that's going to be the Yoda battle meditation, and it's also going to be the death of the B2 Super Battle Droid. General Grievous will get enraged and he will clear out your squad once he gets to that limit. I've got there once before, and that was with a Barriss lead because of the abilities from Barriss with a 20% extra HP, and the heal makes her a great leader. It is finding out the balance with her and what squads can be used, so I will be trying that in future, and I will be trying more squads with her because to me she may be the best leader yet. In tier 7 you're going to be required to do more than 2% on phase 1. This can easily be done with the team that I've mentioned, but the mods and speed are essential to the cause. If you are wanting me to do a how to mod phase 1, then please comment below. So I'm going to pass you over to Virtual Gaming World now, and he's going to advise who his top 5 characters are for this overall raid.
What's up everybody, this is Virtual Gaming World here, giving you my top 5 characters that I like to use for the new AAT General Grievous Tank raid. To start things off, I like to start with a Wedge lead, as not only does he hit very very hard and have an AoE damage effect, but he also heals when defeating an enemy. Then I add Admiral Akbar, and the reason why is I don't actually have a healer, but with his ability to debuff, he actually grants health based on the amount of debuffs that they have on each individual. And if I'm going to have Wedge, of course I'm going to have Biggs Dark later. I don't think any words need to be spoken of why I have the Wigs combination. Then I add Captain Phasma for the advantage up and the speed down ability. And also, last but not least, I like to throw Lando Calrissian in there. No words need to be spoken on him. You already know he's in there for the AoE to help take care of those pesky droids.
Thank you, Virtual Gaming World. So if you don't know who he is, please look in the description below and go to his channel and subscribe. He's got some great content that's out on a regular basis. Me and Virtual Gaming World would definitely like to know who your top 5 is for this raid and why. Please let us know in the comments below. If you've liked this video, then please smash that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, then definitely do. You don't want to be missing out on this content. I'm the Smithy D. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you always.
He is so amazing. He always puts on the best show, you know?
Hey, Boba Ski Wottentot, your barn door's open.
Huh?
I got you, son.
Real mature.